just released the workout, and this is the first year. This is a very different type of workout. It's kind of a choose your own adventure. So it ends up being 40 ring muscle ups, 80 calorie row, and then 120 wall balls. But you are able to decide how you want to split those things up. And also, it's a 20-minute time cap. So knowing this workout, knowing what my strengths are, what my weaknesses are, my weaknesses are ring muscle ups in this one. I mean, I can do them, but I'm not very good. I'm thinking I'm gonna do a set of 3, maybe, to start, and then just start kind of knocking out the wall balls, the rowing, and then do a couple more muscle ups. Like, that's kind of what I'm gonna do. Just kind of go through all 3 of the movements and just try and chip away as much as I can. The tie break is when you finish the wall balls and the row. So you wanna make sure that you finish that if you're doing this workout, and then maybe try and knock out as many ring muscles as possible, because I'm assuming most people that are doing this workout, me included, are not going to finish in the 20 minutes. So it's gonna be a how many muscle ups can you get in that 20 minutes. All right, guys, we know the workout.
Workout is.
What are we thinking? What are we thinking?
Here's
How you
what
feeling?
I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm gonna get a big chunk out the way. I'm gonna do 10 muscle ups out the gate.
I think you're gonna also get a big blast tonight.
Well, let me keep going, and I'm gonna go 20 on the rower and 20 on the wall balls, and then transition back. Probably do 5s, 20, 20 until it's all done. You know, and then I'm just gonna be mopping the floor with the wind.
About 7-minute workout for you then.
Yeah. Well, carry the one. About 7.5, 30, maybe 8 minutes.
I'm thinking, in all seriousness, maybe like I said, an 8 on the muscle ups, just get a big chunk done.
No.
And then small sets of wall ball, rowing. Like go straight to the wall ball,
small sets,
into
that's
rowing.
so relative. Tell us what the number is.
I would say like 15s.
Okay.
Like 15, and like a slow last 5 calories.
Lauren just rolled up.
To warm it up. Oh, Lauren.
What's up, little fish?
And then finish on top. That's how we do.
All right, so we're about to go right now. I got my man Tito judging me. This is gonna be my secret weapon to beat Jean.
I know, what is this?
Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. So Tito, what he does is he coaches really elite athletes. So he's gonna coach me, a not elite athlete, to beat Jean in this workout, right?
It's a plan. That is the plan.
Yep.
Let's make it happen. So this is Samantha. She judges non-elite athletes. She just judges me constantly, so it just makes sense to make it in the workout.
Okay, let's go, pick it up, go. There you go. Give me a big set of wall balls. Give me a big set of wall balls. Let's go. Keep going. Let's go. We're going to go on the road after this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Balls. Let's go. 10. Go, go, go. Hey, stay on it. Come on. Check in, John. Time to check in, John. Let's go. Give me 1. Up. You have to go. Hey, you have to go. Come on. Go back hard. Good. Come on. You have to go down. Up. Go back hard. Last one. Go on, make it count. Make it count.
Last one. 3, 2, 1, time.
Solid effort, boys. Solid effort. Oh my gosh. I'm seeing this camera. I'm doing great. Oh, I'm so late. He's actually working out behind me. Oh my gosh. John and John. I don't know how they did, but solid efforts. I'll tell you that much. It's a little bit about me. I like long walks on the beach. My favorite color is probably blue, on average. Got 2 kids, I'm married. And I get sweaty and I manscape. So that's all the essentials about me. We'll see you guys on the next one. How'd it go?
That sucked. In the best way. It was great. He is not a joke. He's used to coaching guys like this. And he's like, you got 4 more. I'm like, no, I don't. Stop yelling at me. How many muscle ups did I get? 32 muscle ups. That's by far the most ring muscle I've ever done in a workout.
Did you understand what you're saying? Like, he's the worst shots ever because, like...
Oh, and he'll no rep you all day. But I like it, like, because they'll no rep you before anyone else. So it's like, I'd rather have someone be super, like, on my last. Yeah.
How many muscle ups?
I got 23.
Heck yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
So,
That's awesome.
I took the first open. He takes the second open.
Armageddon, bro.
Good job, dude.
Well done, boys. Well done.
Okay.
Normally I do tips on like what I think I could do better, but I genuinely don't remember what I did because he was telling me exactly what to do. So if someone's doing this workout, right, and they're non-games level athlete, they're like me, right? They're not going to be finishing the workout most likely. Muscle ups aren't, they're not crushing them. Like what did you have me doing? Because I felt like it worked really well.
Like, so going in, I knew like for the majority of people, like this is going to come down to muscle ups. So I think it's really important to kind of set yourself up well. So majority of people going from a wall ball to a muscle up is going to be tough. So that conversation we had before, and the only reason I started doing that with you is because I knew you had to chip away at the muscle ups. But it's good to have a judge who kind of looks at your movement and understands like, hey, like I think you've got a double, or I think you've got a single, or I think you've got 10. So for John, and I think for the majority of the CrossFit community, I think like you opened up with a big set of muscle ups.
For me, yeah, four.
Yeah, 4. So he opened up with a set of 4, he went back on the air, and then I got him to do muscle ups again. He can throw the wall ball all day. And the majority of CrossFitters are used to throwing a 20-pound ball, or a 14-pound ball. So like I was getting him to go back and forward from row to muscle up, and the row is almost like a recovery.
Yeah, it was.
And then when I started seeing that, like okay, like muscle ups are starting to drop off, then I started throwing in some wall balls.
Because I have to do them.
You have to do them anyway, and you were comfortable. I think you opened up a set 20 or something, and I think you did 20 in the second set as well. And then I'd always get him to go for the first part, I'd get him to go back to the air, relax on the air, and then go to muscle ups again. And then toward the end, you have to bear in mind that your tie break time is going to play a role, and that's why I started to get you to kind of go from back to the wall ball more often, and more so because I was thinking about your brother, and I'm like, okay, I was like, his muscle ups are better. I was like, I don't think they're going to tie. I was like, but still, I want him to finish the row and the wall balls to make sure you get a good tie break time, because your muscle ups were dropping off, and I don't think you could have got more out of your muscle ups. So I was like, let's start pushing the wall balls and the row a little bit more to get that tie break time, because I knew like the muscle ups were starting to fade a little bit. But yeah, like for me, like I was watching them. I was watching your muscle ups, and I'm like, okay, that's why I'd always shout double or triple, double or triple, double or triple, or give me 1. And sometimes it was 1, and a couple of times it was 1, just to get 1 in from when you're on the wall balls, because I knew that was really important. The muscle ups are going to be a huge separator for people, and it's like 1 or 2 reps is going to be big, and then it's going to go down to the tie break time.
So the thing that I noticed that I would like, the one thing that I think people should kind of think of with this workout, the thing that even we were talking about before, like when the workout was first announced, we're like, oh, okay, so we'll go from muscle up, and then you'll do row, then you'll do wall balls, and then you do like we were thinking in a circle. But don't be afraid to go muscle up, row, muscle up, row, muscle up, then do a few wall balls. Like, because the thing I noticed, muscle ups are immensely easier after the row than the wall ball. So like, don't be afraid to chip away at the row a little bit more if you don't think you're gonna finish the workout. So that's like the main thing I felt like that I learned from that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Would you do it different? Or you even know what you're doing?
I honestly, dude, like that's why I was excited to have you coach me, because I know I can listen to a coach really well, and so if like I have one person that I usually have judge all my open workouts at my gym, because she knows exactly what my capacity is of certain things, right? And so I can just listen to them and not think too much. So honestly, like I think if I did anything different, I wouldn't get as good of a score. Like seriously. So really happy.
I'm just pumped up because I knew your brother was better than muscle ups. So in the whole time in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, we can do this. Like even though it's a muscle up workout, if we strategize this right, we can beat him. Because I have no idea what your brother did.
Yeah,
do you know?
He only got 21.
But what did do you know?
I don't know what their strategy was.
Did you try? Okay, that'll be interesting.
Awesome, dude. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, that was awesome. Good having you.
1, 2.
Dude, so good to hang out with you guys. So
Yeah,
glad
dude,
that we
it's so fun.
Dude.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for having us on the podcast.
Yeah,
So,
bring
yeah.
it in. I got a mouthful of hair.
Sweaty hugs.
Right here, brother. Yeah. Dude, so hey, you got 32 muscle ups.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Dude,
I'm very happy
that's
about
got to be, was that PR?
That's a PR by far.
Dude, absolutely.
PR by
so
far,
cool.
baby.
That's what
Hell
it's
yeah,
about.
dude.
Making people better. Yeah, man.
So that's how many opens is that for you?
4th.
4th open.
That's it, man. Yep.
Dude, did you ever think you'd be doing 34 muscle ups in a workout?
No.
32?
32?
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd ever do 1 muscle up in a workout.
Dude.
So I'll take
Heck
it.
yeah.
Hell yeah,
Like
dude.
that.
That's awesome. So awesome getting to hang out with you, getting to do the workouts. Someone that's very
Cool.
hospitable on the podcast.
Yeah,
Check it
See you
out.
guys. See you guys next time. Take down an entire meatball sub.
It was funny.
What's going on, man?
I mean, dude, that's not bad. That's meatball right there, motherfucker.
Hey, bro, you gonna finish that?
Yeah.
You want a bite?